Good morning, Bulldogs!
Today is Friday, April 28th. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, guys. Now on to the weather with Emma.
Today's weather is a high of 58 and a low of 51.
90% chance of rain.
Now let's see what's happening in EPSN. Welcome back to EPSN. Let's see what's going on this week.
The county track meet is here.
Next Tuesday.
Our next game is at home against Jefferson County Christian tonight.
The next softball game is today at 5 o'clock at home against Badger.
The next tennis match is at Columbiana against Poland.
Libby, do you hear that? No, what is it? It's within these walls!
I wonder what's for lunch.
Welcome to What's for Dinner for Prom.
Chefs, what's for dinner tonight?
Dinner for prom is stuffed chicken breast, penne pasta with sauce, roasted red skin potatoes, broccoli with honey butter, garden salad, and cake.
Yum!
Hello, I'm Nathan Atkins, and I'm here with Mrs. Wimlin, and today we are here to talk about prom. So tell us a little bit about prom.
Well, prom is Saturday, the 29th. We're having it at Avion on the Water in Canfield, and our theme is Diamonds and Gold.
Okay, I've heard that there is a promenade. What is that?
So promenade is when everybody gets to parade out onto the stage and show off their beautiful dresses and tuxes. And so that is going to be held on Saturday at 5 in the auditorium.
Okay. When do you crown the king and queen?
That is at promenade. That will be done as soon as everybody's introduced. Then we'll bring the court back up, and we will do the crowning of the king and queen then.
Okay. What is the prom court rules?
Their roles are very important, and we kind of center the prom around them. So they have a special dance. They eat first. They kind of do some different things at prom. They're kind of in control. So it's kind of nice to give them those props for being on the court.
A lot of recognition too.
Yes.
How long have you been prom advisor?
This is my 11th year. I know, a long
Wow.
time.
Speaking of it, what is your favorite part about being an advisor?
I think it's kind of seeing the idea come together. Once you've got an idea on paper and then you see it on the stage for promenade, I think that's awesome. The kids love it.
I hope so. What is involved in preparing for prom?
There's lots of stuff involved with preparing for prom. Right at the beginning, you've got, preparing exactly what your theme is going to be, where you're going to go, and all those types of things. And then, of course, you've got the big decorating week, which was this week. We actually did it in 3 days, which is a record for us. And then, of course, prom itself, it's a big undertaking. You've got to make sure that, you've got permission slips and buses lined up and all those types of things. But there's a lot of work involved, but it's worth it.
Speaking of themes, what has been your favorite theme for prom?
So my favorite theme is probably the Enchanted Garden that we did probably about 6 years ago. And it was a lot of purples and whites and ivies, and it was gorgeous. That was my favorite.
It sounded like a lot of fun to prep.
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, thank you.
Sure, absolutely.
And that is it.
All right.
Cousin Comical's here with Ellie and Sophia.
Today we're interviewing students about prom. Elena, how do you feel about your first prom?
I am super excited. Yes.
What color are you wearing?
Pink.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How excited are you for prom on this fine afternoon?
I'm pretty excited.
What is your favorite part going into it?
The after party.
Leah, what are you most excited for prom?
I'm most excited to sit at the table with my friend group.
And what are you wearing?
My dress is black and it has gold embroidery on it and it has a corset back.
Ooh, pretty. How excited are you for prom?
On a scale of 1 to 10?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Maybe 6.5.
6.5. What are you most excited for prom?
Not being home. What she said, maybe after prom.
Cool. Mara, who are you going to prom with?
Owen Yuriauchi.
What color is your dress?
Green.
Pretty.
Hey Tristan, who are you going to prom with?
I'm going with Jade Tatum.
What song are you hoping plays at prom?
I hope to play Gangnam Style.
Alex, what are you wearing to prom?
Like a wine color.
What song do you hope plays at prom?
Munch by Ice Spice.
Now it's time for Out and About.
what is addiction?
So I would say for me, when I was 14 years old, I had no idea what addiction was. I had never heard of the word until, unfortunately, I had a family friend pass away from a heroin overdose. And then the word addiction started coming up. Addiction, heroin addiction.
Addiction is a brain disease that results from repeated use of a substance. This causes changes in the reward circuitry of the brain and makes the inhibitory circuitry of the prefrontal cortex less strong. This leads to compulsive use of a drug, despite the negative impact that that compulsive drug use has on a person's life.
So it's using a substance despite having negative consequences. So it's not having control of how much you drink or how much drug you use.
Addiction can feel very scary, especially if someone in your family has an addiction, and it can feel like life is out of control. But it's important to keep in mind that addiction science is working so hard on breakthroughs to try to improve people's lives and to improve prevention of drug use and addiction, to improve treatment that is given for addiction, and to help people stay in recovery after they achieve it.
For more information, check out teens.drugabuse.gov.
That's all for this week. See